Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brother Mark Israel. I'm here with another episode of a lesson. The lesson title is From Beginner Levels to Intermediate. So let's get started to show those who are learning how to play the keyboard. In every key, I have a lesson coming up from day one to day last. In every key. So let's get started. The key of C. Whenever you want to learn the piano, first thing, you first have a passion for learning one thing. And another thing you'll be learning, and you'll now have another passion of it. So the first thing, the keyboard has 12 keys. What are the 12 keys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is just a repetition of everything. So this is the 12 keys, everything in the keyboard. Now, if you are desiring to know what are the names of the 12 keys, number one. This number one key, which is C, is before you reach to the two black keys. Before approaching these two black keys, the first word here is called C, key C, key C. And in the middle of the two black keys, the word key that is in the middle is called D. After you are past the two black keys, the next word key is called E. Take your pen and write them down. Now, before approaching those three black keys, these three black keys, the first word key is called F. This is F. This is one of the difficult aspects of it. Now, at the beginning of the two black keys, the first two of the three black keys, the word key is called G. This next one next to it is called A. After you are past the three black keys, which is this, the next word key is called B. Again, we are starting again with another episode, which is C, the same repetition again. So we start again. C, D, E, F, C, G, A, B, and C. So this is the names of the word keys of the keyboard. Now the black keys, this is the representation of the black keys. The black key is just a name of it's just the same name here, but it carries another thing which is called sharp or flat. Now, the black key here represents C sharp. That is when you lift the song to a higher note or a half or whole note. This is what we call C sharp. After this note, the next black note is called C sharp. Now, this C sharp is also called D flat because it represents the two keys here. The one key represents the two keys, so it's also called what? D flat. Now, this also called D sharp. When you are going this way, it's called sharp. When you are coming to the left, it is called flat. So this is C sharp. This is also called what? D flat. This is called D sharp. This is also called E flat. Now we'll come to this. Why this one there is no black key? Now this is called F sharp. This is also called D flat. This is called D sharp. This is also called what? A flat. This is called A sharp. This is also called B flat. The same thing again. Now we are going to start with a primary key called C. C. This is C. The key called C. Now this is C. Now after you are hold C, when you just hold it, it's called a key. It's just a single note. Now when you are about to hold a chorus, it's called chorus is a combination of two or more keys that when you press, they sound at the same time, which is like this. These are chords, and this is keys. The difference between a chorus and a key is that a key is just a single note, a chord is two or more keys. That's just a simple definition of keys or chords. Now let's get started to how to hold the C chord or a chord of a key. This is C. Whenever you want to hold a chord for a particular key, you first identify the key you want to hold, and you put your thumb, you put it there. Now when you put your thumb there, you count, you do 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you get to the 4th key, you take the middle finger and place it there. Now you count additional 2 keys, whether black or white, forward. It's 1, 2, and 3. Put the little finger, which is the pinky finger, put it there. Now this is what we call C chord. This is what we call C chord. This is C chord. Now the C chord, what key you holding can give you a C chord. A C, E, and G give you the C chord or C major chord. This is how we call it. Or C chord. This is another name for it. So this is what we call C chord. Now, after you identify C chord, you go to the next key, which is D. The same method apply. You count whether white or black keys forward 3 keys. They want to make it 4. You put your middle finger there, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. You put this one there. You count 2 keys, 1, 2, and 3. So our focus today will be on C. So this is the method applicable to all keys, whether black or white. So when I want to find a F sharp key, I first identify the key I want to find. I put my hand there, I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I put this one there. I count 2 keys forward. 1, 2. They want to make it 3. I put it there. Then one finger. This is what we call F sharp chord. F sharp. Now let's go back to our root key, which is C. C chord. Now everyone know how we get this. How we get this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So this is what we call C chord. The key or the chord of C, or C major chord, or C trihigh. These are the names that many people call them around the world. Now, to hold the chord of C, it can mean there is nothing. You need to find another key or another chord in order to play a song. Now, before you play a song, there's an important skill we all need to know, or we all need to identify, called the SOFA, SOFA notation key skills. So this is the SOFA notation. This is what we call do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So you see, this is what we call SOFA notational skills. You come like do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. How do we get it? From do, you join what 1, which is called re. You join what 1, which is called mi. You are not jumping, you go straight. Fa, you join what 1. So, you join what 1 key. La, you join what 1 key. Ti, you really jumping, you go there. Do. So, how to play this? The key in a very orderly manner. This is it. You spread your hand like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You spread your hand, you say, the first one, the second one, the third one, then this one here will come in. So you see it going again. This one, sorry. So this one coming. This one coming where? Frequently your hand will get used to the keys. So this is it. We are graduating. So we go back to the C chord. Now having identified C chord, you are going to identify another key chord which is called F. So the same method. You put your thumb there 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. You put your middle finger. 1, 2, 3. You put your pinky finger, which is this. This is what we call F chord. The next chord you are going to identify is G. This is G. You count again 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that's the thing. G, F, and C. These are what we call family keys or related chords. So we add these 2 chords, which is F and G. You cannot play any song in the key of C. So this is what we are about to start. We are about to start with a simple worship song called We Worship You, Our Father, or We Worship You, Papa, or Baba. So this is it. So you put your hand like this. I will do it like this in order for many people to see that. We worship you. So you come back, Baba. We worship you, Baba. So we that again. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. So this is it. So we go again. You use a VF way now. Anything you hold here, this is it. For the beginner now, this is what anything you hold at the tongue is what you hold at the base, which is this. So we do it. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. So the song is being played, but it is what we call empty. Now we need to add another flavor called mono. So what are mono? Mono is a kind of flavor that gives you a sour mood that added to the chorus to give you a good, nice flavor of the chorus. So this is what we're about to identify the monos in C. Now this is C. To identify C mono always is the second, the third, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The second is another mono which is D. The third is another mono which is E, and the sixth is another mono which is what? A, and the seventh is what we call diminished. It's diminished. So the first is major, the second is mono, the third is mono, the first is major. Sorry, the first is major, the second is mono, the third is mono, the fourth is major, the fifth is major, the sixth is mono, the seventh is diminished, and the eighth is the same thing. So this is it. This is a major chord. To find a mono of a chord, you first identify the major of that key chord, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So to get this one mono, is just take the middle finger and drop it down there. It's what we call D mono. D mono is D, F, A, A. So this is D mono. So we said the second is always mono in the major key of C. So the third is the same thing. We come to the third, we would identify the major chord of the third, then we find the mono of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is what we call E major chord. But to find the mono of it, the same format, you take the middle finger and drop it half step backward. This is what we call E mono. E mono are E, G, and B. The same thing we come to A. We identify the major chord of it and we get the mono 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So to get the mono, you just take the one and bring it. So this is the mono chord in E. These are the monos in C major chord. This is A mono, E mono, and D mono. So let's play the song. We worship you again. We worship you. So this song, I'm not going home, which is C. I'm going to the mono, which is called A mono. This is it. We worship you, Baba. You see it? It's A mono. So let's play that again. We worship you, Baba. So from here you are coming to G. We worship you, Baba. So you are holding the middle finger, which is, you are not going home, you are holding E as a home key. To get a mono sound, which is Baba. So this is it. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. We worship you. You go straight home, Baba. There is no one like you. There is no one like you, Baba. The same format until the song finish. We worship you, Baba. So that's for the beginner level. So we are going to the intermediate level. How to apply this song at the intermediate level to make it more super fantastic. So this is it. For the intermediate student, we are still in the key of C. But to make this, to play this song in a very, very fantastic manner is like this. You hold the key C like this. At the left hand, I'm holding C, G, and C. At the right hand, I'm holding C major chord. But what I'm about to add is major 7. I will add D to it. I'll add D. This is it. This is how it sounds. This is how it sounds. So what I'm holding is at the left is C, G, and C. At the right hand, I'm holding E, C, E, and G. So this is it. So this is the song. So this is the song. The same thing. This is F major 7. What is the major? What is the 7F? The 7F is E. How do we know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is why I take the F when I'm out here. So this is it. At the left hand, I'm holding F, C, and F. Right hand, E, F, A, and C. So this is it. So start again. We worship you, Baba. So this is A major inversion. First inversion. This is A major. So it's A minor. So go again. We worship you, Baba. So left hand I'm holding A, E, and A. Right hand I'm holding A and C. So this is we play again. So this is A, right hand, E, A and C. Left hand. This is G. I just add this little grass note. So this is it. This is G. Right hand I'm holding D, G, A, and D. Left hand I'm holding G, D, and G. So this is it. Let's play the song again. Now we are about to go to another level of the song. So we'll start again. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. 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 So this is what we call drop 2 chords. What are drop 2 chords? Drop 2 chords are chords that you omit the 10 and carry to the left. So this is C major chord. Let's play drop 2 for a moment. This is C major for an intermediate student. C major, when you want to play the drop 2 for C major, you uproot this one and take it to the left, which is you play like this. So this is what I'm playing. So see, so this is drop 2. Yeah, let's play drop 2 for a moment. C drop 2, F drop 2. So this is the tail of F. I'm taking it up, I carry it to the left, I make it a bass. This is F drop 2, G drop 2. So this is how it sounds. So let's go back to the song. So this is it. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. So this is it. So the Baba move, there is little grassing note there. G, A, C. the next level of the song, we are now holding this again as one. You will be holding this. We're going to try to drop 2 chords. We are planning to drop to this major, the little worship song, which is called "We Worship You, Our Father or Papa." So before we were going like this, but we are no more doing that again. We are doing that. So we are adding drop to the song now. So this is drop 2 chords, major 7 C, major 7, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7. I'll take the 7 and I carry the this. So instead it be like this. It's a 6, 7. I take this one like this. The B. I take this B and I pull it like this. So this is. So in order for me to hold like this, I will hold like this at this. So like this. Same thing. Instead of this one, I take it and put it like this. Baba. So we worship you. We worship you. So you see it like this. So this is a G is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we start again. C major 7 drop 2. F major 7 drop 2. A minor drop 2. G major 7 drop 2. So on the right hand I'm holding B. Right hand I'm holding F sharp, G, and D. So go again. Worship you, Baba. We worship you. So say, Baba. So this is a skill. So this is it. So I play that again. This is it. Right hand, I'm holding A, left hand, F. Second way, I'm holding left hand, I'm holding B, right hand G. Go again. So this is it. So this is it. Sorry. So you see. Worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. We worship you, Baba. So you see, this is it. So we are about to go to the key of F sharp. Those who are not suitable in the key of C, let's do this in the key of F sharp. So this is F sharp. The same thing in F sharp is F sharp major 7 drop 2 is F right hand, F sharp, and C sharp. Left hand, B flat, all like this, all like this. So this is the song. We worship you. B major 7 drop 2. So this is B. Right hand I'm holding B flat, B, F sharp. On the left hand I'm holding E flat. So this is it. We worship you, Baba. So this is the 6 of F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Manon, which is this? Right hand, B flat, F, E flat, F sharp. Left hand, E, E flat, and E. We worship you. So we worship. Right hand, I'm holding flat, A flat, and C sharp. So on the right hand, you just do a little slide or grace.